We're going to begin with an interesting question. Actually, 7 games have been played now in the Premier League, and we've worked it out. This is what we think. There are 7 managers under pressure. Rodgers, Solskjaer, Bruce, Nuno, Ralph, Dyche, and Daniel Farke as well. I think they're the 7.
You missed one.
Who have I missed out?
Ranieri. He might have just got the gig, but he's under pressure straight away.
Yeah, I know, but he's got a free run for a little bit, hasn't he?
What, 4 games, 5? How long's he got?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say he's under pressure now, would you?
I think any manager that gets the job at Watford becomes immediately under pressure.
Yeah, but would you say that Steve Bruce is under more pressure? Would you say that...
But Steve Bruce has been under pressure now for, 2 years? I think Ranieri has a run of 5 games without a win. He gets the sack. I'm telling you now, it will happen. Watford have had 3 managers in a year before. Why won't they do it again?
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I just can't see it happening. I mean, you need a tiny bit of stability, don't you? 5 games. I can't see them sacking him after 5 games. I know they've done it before. I know clubs have done it. Maybe not after 5, but still, I'd be stunned. But I think the other
7 then.
I mean, let him get his feet in the front door first, Goughie. You've sacked him already.
No, I'm just saying he's under pressure. I put him in that bracket.
Yeah, okay, maybe, but not as much as... Okay, Sean Dyche, prime example, right? So Burnley are in the bottom 3. Okay, we've talked about Newcastle ever so briefly with Brucey. Daniel Farke, Norwich there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you know, here's a question. I'll ask you this. Is Daniel Farke under pressure? Because even after 7 games, they're down, Norwich, aren't they?
I think he is under a little bit of pressure, purely because it was the right decision to stick with him last time they got relegated from the Premier League. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. They went down, they came straight back up. But to get another opportunity in the Prem, if they went down again straight away, with poor performances, which we've seen really so far, that was the first clean sheet, wasn't it, at the weekend against Burnley. I think he does become one of those managers under pressure. I really do, because there's some guys out of work. There's Eddie Howe, we've seen that. There's Chris Wilder, there's Frank Lampard, all looking to get back into some kind of work, I would say, this season. Because some of them have been unemployed for a while now, haven't they? Especially Eddie Howe. I think it's been nearly 2 years. Well, it will be nearly 2 years if he doesn't get something by end of this year. But so I think these managers out there, and I think they'll all be looking again, and that'll be one of the jobs that could become available.
What about Rafa? We've not put him in the list.
No,
he's not under... I feel Rafa's under pressure every time Everton take to the pitch. I really do. Because, you know, the fans... I don't know if the fans have changed their opinion on him. I'm guessing some have. But there are some fans that still want him to foul. Although, they're 5th now in the Premier League. They've got 2 points off top spot. So perhaps maybe that number is diminishing every single day. But still, I think Rafa's under copious amounts of pressure.
I get what you're saying, but I think he's at a club where not many people were overjoyed when he got the gig. But I think the way they've played, and if you look at those 2 signings costing 1.6 million for Gray and for Townsend, they've been outstanding in the way they're playing. So, and that's we're missing a few players he's got with injury as well. On the Dyche one, which you mentioned earlier, it's interesting, isn't it, Sean Dyche? Because I don't think he is under pressure, but I could be surprised by that. Because if you look at last season, I don't think he had a win in his first 7 either, Andy, right? And then they finished 11 points clear of relegation in the end. So even someone like Dyche, new contract and all that, there was always rumours of him going to other clubs, but he stays at Burnley, doesn't he? You sometimes think he's unhappy, as he probably said too much, but if they do keep going without a win, they might sack him. I don't know. I would doubt it, because it's Burnley. It's about survival.
Okay, let me just throw one more at you, and then we'll take calls on it. What about Brendan Rodgers?
No, I think it's ridiculous, but
do you?
People are even talking about
13th they are now, Leicester.
Yeah, they're 13th. Again...
got booed a couple of weeks ago?
There's a couple of players who haven't come to the party for him. I mean, we all know how good Tielemans is. A lot go through Leicester. He's not really come to the party this year. Maddison, whatever he's going through, looked like he was leaving. He's stayed, and he can't get even the starting 11 week by week. Their best defender's still not fit. So I think he's got a little bit of leeway there. He's won 2 trophies since he's been at Leicester.
I know, but that's why it adds to the pressure, because there's so much expectation now. Leicester fans will be hoping to finish at least
5th.
I was going to say at least top 6, but they'll be hoping to get European football, Champions League football, because they've been so close the last 2 years. So I think he's under pressure.
I don't. I think he has to finish.
Okay.
I think he has to finish 6th or 7th. I think you're right, 5th, 6th or 7th. But at this moment in time, there's no pressure.
Okay, well listen, let's chuck it out there to you lot in Radio Land. We think Rodgers, Ollie, Bruce, Nuno, Ralph, Dyche, Daniel Farker, and I'm going to throw Rafa in as well. Your manager, is he under pressure? And if I've not mentioned your manager and you think he is, I want to hear from you as well. We're only doing this for about 10 minutes, then we move on. So if you've got something to say it now. Dial in, we'll take your details and call you back. So when you come on National Radio, it's a free call. 08717 223344. Managers under the cosh. This is Drive on talkSPORT with WeBuyAnyCar.com. Sell your car in under an hour, leaving you more time to enjoy the football.